Hello YouTube, welcome back. Now if you notice, over the past few days we have been dealing with the collapse, the suspension, whatever you call it, of MyForexFunds, or the winding up of MyForexFunds, or the fall of MyForexFunds. Now if you know me personally, you know that this is one prop firm that I'm very big on. This is a prop firm that I've used since they came on board. In fact, the moment I watched the interview that Blake had with Matuza, the CEO of the now defunct MyForexFunds, I quickly jumped on the company. First of all, I love the fact that it was cheap. The challenges were very much affordable, and it just made sense to have to deal with being able to get extensions. The company really looked like they were trader friendly. So I jumped on that, and of course I've been there. I've been with them since that time up until recently that we had that collapse. But now the question is this: MyForexFunds, for them, this is completely the end, and this does not look like what they're going to come back from. But the question is, for you as a trader, is this the end for you? Personally, I had $370,000 in assets under management with MyForexFunds, and now that is completely gone. But now, if you remember a few weeks ago, I made a video. Of course, I put that out on Instagram. I put that out across social media, and I said, it is time for you to build your portfolio as a trader. You need to build your own personal account. And this is exactly why, it looks as if it's all coming in at a good time. It is happening at a good time. And believe me, one thing you must know is that this is not the first prop firm to go down, and it's not going to be the last prop firm that will go down. But what you must realize is that this is a huge opportunity. The opportunities still abound with prop firms. They are still there. They're not going anywhere anytime soon, at least. And it makes the greatest deal of sense for you as a trader to make sure that you continue to utilize prop firms to build your own personal account and your personal portfolio. So if you get a payout, you definitely know that some of that money is going to your personal account. And over there you can see we have Tickmill, a very solid broker. Make sure that you are funding your personal account as you are getting those payouts from these prop firms. This shift was bound to happen. And one thing I'll tell you is that when it comes to America, when it comes to Canada, they don't joke with regulation over there. I think regulation is so strict in America, the number of leverage you can use, and that is why so many brokers, if you take note, so many brokers do not allow Americans to trade. That is because of the strictness of regulations. And now, if you take a look at this very carefully, you also notice that a lot of prop firms that are within the United States, within the jurisdiction of the United States, will likely follow suit because, it is America, for God's sake. So what I will personally be doing is, of course, now, nothing left but personal account to trade with. So what I'll be doing now is that I'll be looking to trade with prop firms that are outside of the United States. So I'm taking a look at some prop firms already. I've virtually had to go back and start doing my own homework, my research and everything, trying to find what possible option is best for me and what I can utilize next. So, because take it or leave it, life has to keep going. Life goes on. It doesn't matter how you feel. And this is exactly what trading as a whole teaches you. Something could go wrong. A prop firm could collapse. It is as good as maybe you're working for a company and the company you're working for winds up, or they cease operation, or they do a mass layoff and stuff like that. The same thing is applicable to trading. Your life must move on. You must continue to trade. You must continue to find ways to move your life forward. And that is exactly the mindset that you must have. So now this is where it becomes very, very beautiful for you as a trader, because you already have the skill set. You have the skill set to go out, take the next evaluation, purchase the next evaluation, pass the next prop firm, and voila, you're funded again. But if over time you had not built the skill set and you're probably gambling, maybe someone else helped you to pass the evaluation, someone passed it for you and they gave you the account, or maybe they were trading for you, all those kind of things, maybe you might be stuck. But if you have built yourself to the point where you are the asset, you are the person that has the skill, you can easily take that skill, transfer it over to any other place or any other prop firm. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time to actually come out and take the bull by the horn. So if you have the skill and you've developed yourself over time, now is your time to shine. All you have to do is simply take that skill, head over to another prop firm, pass the evaluation, and you're funded again. And this time around, make sure that you are funding your personal account and that you are setting money aside and building your personal portfolio. That is the ultimate way, and that is the right way to go. And one more tip is, personally, I would not be looking to max out any prop firm again whatsoever, knowing fully well that, of course, that there will be underlying risk. So what I'll be doing is, if I want a $600,000 capital, I would prefer to have that coming from 3 different prop firms in form of $200,000 each. And if it's $300,000, it has to be 100K here, 100K here, and 100K there. And that is the best way. That is how I will be approaching this going forward. So instead of having $300,000 or $500,000 or $400,000 all in one place going forward, I will not be doing that anymore, and I will not be taking that kind of route again. So big lessons learned. And for you, make sure that you have your lessons also tucked in as well. And make sure you're positive, keep a good mindset. This is just one of those things. Personally, down from $370,000 in assets under management. Now we're back to starting to take evaluations again. So this is where you really prove yourself and see how long it takes you to get funded and equally get yourself back on track again. So please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep a good attitude. Make sure you're staying on top of your game. And I will see you on the next one. Cheers.